What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I was sleeping, woke up, looking my updates of news, and guess what we have? Another police shooting. Another police shooting. What did I tell you guys? I told you between August and October, events will be happening that will lead to my prediction. I don't know how many times, and I just had a show earlier today, and I was talking about all this. Nothing is a coincidence when it comes to the media. Nothing is a coincidence. Here's the irony of this story. This brother who, according to reports, was shot by police and he died because he was trying to break up a fight. A few weeks ago, I believe back in June, he was interviewed, like he plays football, so they were asking him. He gave his opinion. He said he never had quote unquote any bad experience with the police, but now his first quote unquote encounter with the police, and he's dead. He's dead now, man. No, DJ Moss. They say he's dead. I just posted the link to the article. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm telling you, like I've been saying this. People don't believe me. Look, I just read the story too and tried to make you know I don't, hey, if I'm bogging, it's not me. The location I am, the Wi-Fi kind of sucks. I'm at a truck stop here in Fort Worth. I'm by the airport, so sometimes the Wi-Fi acts really bad. I don't know why, even though they got a great system. It's the airport, so if I do borg, please let me know in the chat because I can't tell if I'm borging. Uh, I read the story quickly. Uh, he died. He got killed in a city called Wolfe City with an E in the end. It's about a few miles northeast of Dallas. Like it's one of those small towns. Uh, they say a man and a woman were fighting, and then he went to break up the fight because I'm just repeating what the news says. And then the police shows up. We don't know what the police assume. I guess he assumed the two men were fighting, him and the quote unquote the guy who was fighting with they were having like a scuffle. The police first taser and then shoots him multiple times. Right? That's the story they told us. And you already know me. I already got my tinfoil hat on. Your family member just got killed by the police. You in a time of mourning. When do you have time to talk to the public? When do you have time to go on TV? Your quote unquote son just died. We know women. Your your loved one just died, and then you're gonna go on TV and talk to the media. Come and say, look, I've seen many times. Most people don't wanna when a loved one dies, they don't wanna deal with nobody. I've seen people in church, right? You think church, people who are in church, when someone dies, everybody will have solidarity, to mourn. No, I would, to me, for my culture, I was a man. I'm like, Americans, or well, mostly Caucasian people, I'm like, man, their culture is just weird. I'm like, we're in a church. The Bible says we're supposed to support each other. Guess what? None of those people want to have a funeral. They're like, this is just gonna be between our family. We don't want to deal with nobody from the church. Stay away from us. We don't care. Thank you for your moral support, but please, we don't want to talk to anybody right now. We have a high, we're staying away for a while. And then you have me knowing American culture, how in the hell are you gonna have people who call every time somebody dies, their family members have to show up on TV, say something. No tears, no nothing. No tears or nothing. Fake crying like, and I'm looking at their eyes to see if tears are. We all know when a mother loses a son. We all know. But I'm gonna get out of there. Let's stick to the story. So the police claims, or the Texas Rangers, they claim they're gonna do their own personal investigation, and the police involved in the shooting is on a leave of absence until they do the investigation. Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that sound familiar? It's the same script, guys. It's the same script. It's the same script. How long will people keep falling for this, man? And now, guess what? I can see Black Lives Matter like a vulture smelling blood. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Another march, another chaos in the street. The president got COVID, and let's get to business. Yes, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Yes, fresh meat. Yes. What's the saying? They said, "Don't let no." They say, "Don't let a good crisis go to waste." This is what you're about to witness, guys. I just had a freaking live earlier this morning, and it's still fresh. You can go and rewatch it. And this happens now. You guys are saying why I say the election might not happen. The Pentagon came out saying that they are afraid that the president may not like the result of the election, right? So he might have, quote unquote, pull the military on the streets. The Pentagon came and said that. Now the question is, why confidential stuff like that? Why is the Pentagon telling the media? Maybe it's what's the saying? It's a a mind smash to get the people like magic. You know, it's a spell. They're putting it. They want to prepare your mind, right? So you can expect it subconsciously that hey, it could be possible. The people will go out there, march, and do crazy stuff, and the president is gonna put the hammer, put you back in. Yes, there's nothing you can do about it. He's dead. He's not gonna come back. That's it. If, according to the story, that's what they're saying. I wasn't there, so I don't know. Ah, man, man, oh man, oh man. I think I might be the first person who's saying it. If in a relation with the manosphere, I think I'm the. I don't know if I I, I just woke up, so I don't know if any brothers out there took this news. They already talked about it, but I don't know. I just saw it on my because some of my friend on my Facebook friends, they knew him. They went to high school with him. So uh yeah, they were like, man, it's sad news when it's somebody you know. But get ready for more chaos, more madness. We're in Texas. And remember, Texas is now the center of the hoaxy hoax testing ground. You know, we had the highest case of quote unquote COVID patients, COVID number climbing, right? So here's another. Remember, what was his name? The brother that got shot had some relative. Yeah, George Floyd. Yeah, he had families in Houston. So now they say, oh, okay, let's switch it up. Let's do in the Dallas area a little bit, to the side. Let's do it north to Houston. Let's pull this one. And watch this, guys. Remember I said that this whole week all they're gonna be talking about was the president getting sick. Guess what they've done just now? they, uh, they're going to deviate all of this stuff. ah, ah, oh my god, this is so perfect. Like, yeah. The media is gonna have a field day. Some people were saying, oh, Trump came out and said he had COVID so they could pull all the attention to him and not to Joe Biden. Guess what they're gonna do now? It's all gonna be about this brother shooting. Because they needed something to remove all the attention from the president. How perfect is that? The president was scheduled to be released today, and guess what? Another black man shot. How perfect is this? If you guys can tell that this is all like a movie script, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let me post the link in the chat. Whoever wants to come in and talk about this. I think I might be the first one talking about this. Who knows? I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything live from other channels. But yeah, I just posted the link in the chat. Whoever wants to come in, you're welcome to. But yeah, they said they're still investigating to make sure what happened. But the story that came out is this is what it says. It says that this brother, he's known for being a gentle giant, always good to people. He's loved by many people, regardless of race. And he just saw two people, two human beings having a confrontation, and he was just trying to be, the mediator. And he gets whacked by the police. And, there's always a lesson, even in death, there's always a lesson about things that happen. Oh, Young J, you said Tariq? Well, I don't think, I mean, yeah, of course, him is going to talk about it, he got to make that bread. So we already know. But I don't think he's a quote unquote manners free. I don't think he is. I never heard him claim to be or even mention the manosphere in his yakety yak. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really watch him that much. But yeah, what was I even saying? Um, about the story. I said something. Okay, never mind. Coming back to the whole thing. Now we have another police shooting. Now they're gonna deviate the attention from the president having COVID-19. He was set to be released today. I just had a live where I was breaking you down on all the events they're gonna be leading to, and even my previous video. This is what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna be doing this all week. And guess what? They're gonna pull another famous person who's gonna quote unquote perish from the hoaxy hoax virus. Watch. You're gonna hear somebody famous, somebody very important in our society being pulled off because of the virus. Watch. And now everybody's gonna forget about the president. That's what's about to happen. It's a sad news, but knowing the history of the media, they're gonna use this to their advantage. Like they always say, quote unquote, never let go of a good crisis go to waste. Was it the mayor of Chicago, something Ron Emanuel or whatever, the guy who used to be with Obama. Yeah, he said that never let a good crisis go to waste. So yeah, man. Oh man, like guys, what else can I say? Like I'm like, some people don't believe me what I'm saying. Everything, all roads leads to Rome. Everything is being set up to prove my prediction. I don't know what else to say. I'm just enjoying the ride. Like as it's happening, I'm like, man. I'm like, man. I'm like, maybe I'm not supposed to have this power to be able to analyze and use the scientific method to predict something, and it's happening as I predicted, and I can take it back, and then my powers. Please take the powers away from me. I don't want to be a mutant. Please give me the shot. I don't want these powers. And then Magneto comes and say, fasting, embrace your powers. You don't want to reject it. The world sees it as a curse, but I'm here to tell you, I, Magneto, need somebody like you. Magneto. Was it he Magneto was created from Malcolm X, you know? And Professor Xavier was from Martin Luther King. So, but yeah, guys, what else can I say, man? This is gonna be the story of the week. It's 4:30 p.m. here in Dallas Fort Worth area, and here's another news: another black man shot by police. It's unfortunate, but like I say, it's gonna be another, Black Lives Matter. They're gonna pull another hypocrisy. They're gonna drag this. It's unfortunate of event, but it's gonna add into the narrative that the media loves to promote, police violence and stuff like that. Now people are gonna forget about the president. Well, I mean, not the people, but the media is gonna drown uh, everything on this brother's death, and this is gonna be the talk of the week, man. Uh, man, it's like, what else can I say? I just wanted to make a quick live to kind of let you guys know what's going on. And if I see another news, I'll keep you guys posted. But hey, there you go. There you have it. Another black man killed by police because he was trying to break up a fight. That's one thing I learned years ago. When it comes to a matter between a man and a woman, never get in between, because people have died trying to get in between couples problem. I don't know if they were a couple, but it says man and a woman, so I'm assuming they were couples arguing or whatever. And the third person tries to come in, always ends up dead. Most of the stories that I've heard, it's always the person breaking the fight who ends up being the casualty. Always. Why is it always that? I learned my lesson. Hey, I see something like that happening. I'm a biblical person. You know what I'm gonna do? Walk away. I really see ahead of time. Nah, this is not gonna benefit me. Oh no, 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 no. Especially strangers. Oh no, 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 no. I'm staying out of it. Call the local authorities to take care of it. Let the couples deal with themselves. Call the local police so they can settle it. Don't be captain. Save. Don't. Don't do it. It's 2020. Mankind is nah. Don't do it. Well, of course. I always tell people, look, check this out. If the news were about to report all the news, guess what? They won't have a place for anything. You notice me on my videos, I'll pick certain stories that I'll talk about. Think about this. One story may take me 15 minutes. You already think the media is going to talk about every news that happens in one city where millions of people are living? Hell no. They will pick and choose what the studio wants to be pushed. That's it. And guess what? If they don't do it, they're going to pull money. It's all funded. You speak on based on what your masses are paying you for. It's like your job. You can do a job that your job didn't tell you to do. They'll fire you. You gotta do what you're told, because if you're not a good slave, you get fired. Same thing with the media. All those people working there, they work for somebody. If they don't know what they tell them, they're fired. So yes, the news will never give you the real news that needs to be told. No, they'll give you what they want based on who's paying them. That's why it's called biased media. Yep, that's right. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, yeah. I remember seeing his video when he was talking about the police. I don't know if he was in his car like this. I don't remember, but yeah, yeah. The one thing I I I hate, which I already know it's gonna happen. The Black Lives Matter, these guys who are against man, they're gonna use another dead black man to push their agenda. How ironic is that? When on their website they had about like a whole paragraph talking bad about man, and then now you they actually got a Brianna test, so they were dragging it hard because they're like, oh, finally we have a female who died at the hands of police. They drag it hard. Now they're about to go back to uh to another brother who got dead. Trucking stream. Who loves trucking? Not truck drivers. We don't like talking about it. It's like you don't like to talk about your job. I think only Amoti talks about trucking. Most of us will be like, yeah, I know I'm a trucker, but I don't want to talk about my job. I just do it. But yeah, I won't mind. You're a fellow trucker, so yeah, we can talk about how 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 much they're not paying us when it comes to hazard pay. We're quote unquote essential workers with nothing. I know some I know my company, they gave us a little trinket that was way back. I don't want to say how much they gave us, but it was something. But we should have been getting more. That we only got it one time. That's it. I'll call it just a bread money. Peace, Wadner. How you doing, man? Yeah. Did you hear about this news earlier, or this is the first time you're hearing it? Yeah, man. Oh man, this is what happens, man. Like, ah, yeah. He was a football player. You know, the media, they're gonna have a field day. This is like they're all like vultures seeing a dead animal. They're like, oh man, we're gonna have a feast. We're gonna drag this story, flood the mainstream news media outlet. Oh my God, another police shooting. And guess what? They're gonna push President Trump COVID back because this will sell more. That's the thing. This, because think about this. Every news was talking about, oh, Donald Trump, maybe he lied. Oh my God, what's going on? Every news, that's all they were talking about. Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. And to me, it's like, they're like, oh man, we need to get the attention away from President Trump. Biden is not even getting an attention. Oh, wait. Oh, you don't say. What report you have? Oh, another black man? My God. Thank you. Bam, 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 bam. Uh, it's a city called Wolfe City, not far from Dallas. About 25 minutes to 30 minutes east northeast of Dallas. Yeah, yeah. That's where it happened. Yeah. What's his name? Young just said that Tariq talked about it last night. So most Manosphere people, they usually asleep at that night. Yeah, if we talked about it last night, I didn't see anybody that we know, that we frequent talk about it yet, and I didn't even know about it because I just woke up and I just saw, like, I always look at my news update. I That's what I've been doing. I haven't even looked at if TMZ talked about this because you know TMZ, the gossip news, they always any news when it comes to black related stuff, they're always like one step ahead. So this news was from I first saw it on my Facebook page. One of my friends went to high school with him, so he was like, "Hey, sad thing when it happens to somebody you know." And I was like, "Oh, that Jonathan guy. Oh man!" And I went and looked it up, and bam, I saw the local news. The local Dallas news talking about it. So yeah, man. Yeah, I already know. I just said it. Yeah, like they're gonna drag this. It would be as if Trump doesn't even didn't test positive from the virus last Friday. It's gonna go away just like that with a snap of a finger. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're gonna have a field day, field day. Oh yeah, that's what they'll do. Yeah, early this morning, me and Brother Hawk were talking, about a bunch of stuff. So, Brother Hawk, I don't know if you're busy, but hey, what were we talking about? Look again. I already know you're probably like having a smirk. You're like, man, it's like we were just talking about stuff like this, like what the media is about to do, man. What's up, Jessica? You're finally back. Long time no see. Uh, hey, you should probably do a story on this too. You ever you're out there, so maybe you talk. You gotta. I'll say these kind of stories. It's good to jump on it. Why? Because of the algorithm. Because it's a breaking news. Everybody's gonna be talking about it. Everybody's gonna be doing talking about it. What's up, Jerome? Yeah, everybody's gonna be talking about this story. So uh, I just woke up like 35 minutes ago. I was on my Facebook and I saw one of my homies. Um, was it? I don't want to say his name, but his first name is Jared. He mentioned about him. He say, when somebody that that who like somebody who that who knows him, somebody close because it's like a network. Somebody that he knows that went to school with him. Basically, it's like the police shooting happens to somebody like you can actually connect to. It's not like for a stranger, somebody on TV, but it's somebody close to. Yeah, yeah, Jessica. Yeah, he's what you call the jawline guy. What the answer was hitting like he got the look. Yeah, I didn't want to touch on that topic, but since you mentioned it, I had to point that out. Where's face elements? Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. Oh, you mean if it's not over there in England? Well, it's already here all over America. So, like I say, yeah, because you're gonna have more American viewers anyway. But like I said, the media, just like they did with George Floyd, they're gonna drag this. They're gonna use this as that's what I'm saying. Everything is leading to my prediction. There won't be an election this year. Like I've been saying, and nobody believes me. They're gonna. The scenario is this: both houses they're gonna when it happens, when an event happens where the president comes out and says, for emergency reasons, we can't continue with the election. Both houses, the Senate and Congress will come out. Pelosi and all of them. They're gonna come. They'll be well. Both houses have agreed for the sake of our nation for an emergency for an emergency decision in the first time of the history of our country, we will suspend the election, and the current president will remain for the second term. Yeah, that's how I've been looking at it. So whether the election goes or not, Trump is staying in regardless. So I'm like, if there's gonna be a voting, just let Trump, you know, Trump is gonna beat. So or it's gonna be the other option. But both options leads to the same result. But one option is going to be more because it's a cancellation. Yeah, yeah, George. Yeah, yeah, he was everywhere. Yeah, the George Floyd. So I'm like, man, like I just see that. I'm like, guys, it's like I'm not crazy. I'm like, I see this kind of stuff and I just analyze, and I'm like, man, ever since the pandemic, I'm like, the world has changed. It will never go the same. The whole thing about shortage of coins is just preparing. Look, Americans don't even use cash anymore. Think about it. You have a credit card. That's not cash. That's a cashless tool. So if you already do it, why are you shocked that they're gonna get rid of cash? You've been cashless already. They, you already used to it. It's not new. How long credit cards have been in existence? How long? I remember even watching the movies where having a credit card was a luxury. So you've been already practicing a cashless society. So don't be shocked when they slowly say, "Oh, we there's a coin shortage. We don't have enough." Out of nowhere, under this pandemic, all to get basically sealed the deal. Cash is gonna be what not needed anymore, and all the people who depended on quote unquote cash, they're gonna see less and less cash being available to the public, and it will just disappear. Now they'll have to adapt to what digital dollar. Oh yeah, digital dollar. Man, that's the sad part. Man, the news media, they're gonna drag. I already know what they're gonna be doing, man. And looking at him, he got that Congolese look too. Yeah, I'm like, man. Every time when I'm like walking out and I'll look at Black Americans, I'll be like, man. I'm like the only difference between me, between somebody that I know who looks exactly just like you is just the language. Yeah, like Congolese, 100%. I'm looking at him, he looks like one of my cousins. I'm like, man, it's like wow. The only difference is he's American born. Man, that's crazy. The police, man. And the story, like, and this is one thing I hate about the media. That's why I always say some news don't give any opinions yet because they always pull out their conflicted message. That's why I say according to the report, this is what it's saying, but there's not a lot of details. And then you have the mom come on, like what mothers are there is gonna want to talk to the public? Hell no. And they say that they're gonna have a vigil for him on the 7th, meaning Wednesday. Because they say he got shot on the 3rd, which was Friday. Hey, wait. Wow. Hold on. Wait, he got shot the 3rd, which was Friday. President Trump, the COVID thing, went. What a coincidence. Wow. Man, I just had an epiphany. I'm like, wow. What perfect setting. And it's interesting. He got shot on the 3rd. His name, Jonathan Price, in numerology, guess what number he falls into? Number 3. Wow. 3-3. Wow. 33. Wow. Wow. Man, oh man. I got my tinfoil hat on. Wow. His number makes up number 3. He gets shot on the 3rd of October. And October is what? Man. Wow. These people. Hey, what's up, D Mac, man? Long time no see. You trucking out there? Man. Yeah. I see you probably looking at the news I just posted. It's probably new to you, but hey, You already know they're gonna drown this story and they're gonna push President Trump aside. That's what's about to happen. Y'all are welcome to come in, and talk about this. Yeah, it's the brother got shot in Wolfe City, which is a city north. No, no, no. He didn't die at 33. No, I'm saying in numerology, his name Jonathan Price comes out to number 3 in Chaldean, and he died on Friday, which was October the 3rd. So yeah. Jessica is like, what's up, Miss Tammy? How you doing? Yeah, that's why I always say, like, man, like the news, man. Sometimes, uh, I don't want to get too deep, because YouTube is always watching. They're like, oh yeah, there he goes faster. Let's make sure he don't say anything against the narrative, and then we can punish him. We can yank his video. I already know they're always watching my channel. They're always watching my channel. It's like you can't say anything now. Yeah, Jessica, it's sad. Yeah, see, some people may see me like make laughing and stuff like that because I'm talking about something, making jokes on different topics. But we know, all of us know the seriousness of this news. The reason why, what was it saying? Sometimes you have to laugh in your misery because it's kind of ironic. It's like, man, it's like, I know it's a bad, sad news, but I'm laughing because I'm looking at all the irony about everything that surrounds this story and how the media is gonna drag this, how this organization, Black Lives Matter, is gonna use another black man's death to their benefit and not the benefit of quote unquote the whole. Nah, I don't watch Zach Hubbard now. Usually, like, even when it comes to religion, I stopped kind of like watching certain people because after this whole pandemic thing, man, I just realized, man, a lot of people are just they don't believe what they say they do. No, they don't. It's hard to stand for what you believe in. Why? Because most people they'll sell their integrity quickly. Why? Because of money. Hey, imagine me, right? I got a little channel here, and the big boys come. They say fasting. We know you're crazy. We know you say things that we don't like, but we want you on our side because you got that energy. How about $7 million and you start talking about God and talk about other stuff? Just stay away from that God thing, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna make money. How many people out there are gonna do that? Think about this. You're a YouTuber. You have a regular job. You barely make it. You're barely middle class, and somebody comes and say, "I know you have your little channel. Stop talking what you talk about and talk about what we want, and we're gonna pay you $7 million a year." How many of you there are gonna turn it down? How many? See? That's what I say. It's not easy doing the right thing in an unrightful world. Oh yeah. Yeah. A lot of people are gonna say yes. Common sense should tell you, wait a minute, why would I want to have this morality from this quote unquote Bible? Why would I want to have morality when I can? Morality doesn't help me with what I have now. So hell yeah, give me the $7 million. Let me talk about BFF and women and dating and incel and all that stuff. Yeah, give me the money. I'll take it. Talk about mainstream news. Yeah, people will do it. Yes. Hey, I'll be tempted to do it too, but guess what? I'm too real to myself that I don't see myself talking about anything else. So I probably won't do it. It will be tempting to be like, man, $7 million, and I would not have to talk about God and make that much money. See, even me, when I'm thinking about it, it sounds very tempting. Why? Because, bro, $7 million. That's a lot of money to talk about what they want you to talk about. And I believe, even when I talk to some of my friends, I believe when the people like that, they come in with those deals, they know what kind of people are going to submit. And that's why they always go to the poorest of the people, like people who really have no hope. And they be like, hey, I see your mom. You know, your mom, she got 5 kids. You're struggling. You got, man, young man, you got talent. You can play ball. You can rap. You can sing. You got that great voice. Oh, yeah. Baby, baby, I love you. Oh, man, you got that R&B love. Please don't go. Please don't go. You got that great voice. So, you know, join us. Uh, there are some things we want you to do and some things you can do with us. And your mom is going to get that brand new car. Oh my God. We're going to add money to your account and life is going to be good from now on. Just do as we say. Hey, how many people going to take the deal? $7 million or keep you a regular job that barely makes it. You're barely middle class. You live rent to rent, check by check, and now hey, think about this. Look, you're waiting in balance. $7 million a year or less than $70,000 a year that you make from your job. Which one you gonna pick? Huh? We all know what you're gonna pick. Anybody who says otherwise, you're lying. Yeah. You've never had it in your life, and you this opportunity will probably never show up again. Of course you're gonna take it. Yeah. You see people start disappearing, be like, hey, what happened to this guy channel? We don't see him no more. He went out there, goes out, becomes famous under a different name. Yeah, because like celebrity, how come some people don't recognize him on TV or they recognize him and say, well, that's not his name? Yeah, because he's a public persona. People take names. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I just wanted to report on this news, man. Like I woke up, was taking a nap, I was having crazy dreams, awesome dreams, tremendous dreams, and then I wake up and I see this news. And you wanna know the first thing I did when I saw this news? I started laughing because I was like, man, here we go again with the bullshit. Like, oh god, ugh. They're gonna drag black people again because black people are so emotional about anything. You can't reason with an emotional being. Like, even though I try to talk to some people on Facebook or live face to face, as soon as I feel like they're having that emotion that they're under that spell, I just stay quiet. I don't even try to make them see what's going on. I'm like, look, they're playing you, and guess what? When it's all said and over, you realize you've been bamboozled. You like the emperor without no clothes, and everybody laughing at you. Why? Because you got tricked. Just like you notice they did the same thing with the George Floyd when they finally pull all the quote unquote footage and it justified. Some people say, well, it did. I'm like, well, to all the people who are saying waiting, let's wait for the whole picture. They're like, well, now we see why he got choked. We see now why he lacked this. Look what he was doing. You see? They always do that. They did the same thing with what's his name? The first shooting that started this whole Black Lives Matter. The guy Zimmerman and what? I forgot the boy's name. Ah, I always forget Hoax names. Okay, I know Zimmerman, but yeah, Zimmerman, that guy, the actor who killed him, wearing a mask. Man, black people are gonna fall for this again. They're gonna blame Trump. Same rhetoric, saying we've been racist on the. I'm like, you have no idea what's going on, do you? You don't understand the Marxism and Shame, 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 shame. And usually it's the man, the black man, who be more emotional than the woman. I fight more black men on Facebook when it comes to these police shootings and all that stuff than women. And I'll be like, man, anything you say otherwise from the emotional talking point, you a coon. So you know what's funny? The same thing black people use when the Caucasian use it, saying like shaming tactics to basically not listen to your arguments. They turn around and do the same thing when they call another black man who don't agree with them coon. It's the same thing, and when you see it happening, it's laughable. You like you doing the same thing you claim your enemy does to you when you want to make them see the light, see your perspective, and you turn around and you do it the same thing to quote unquote your brother, someone who has melanin just like you, and you do the same thing without any remorse. Why? Because you don't even want to listen to him. You already call him a coon, so anything that comes out of your mouth is coon talk. Coon, 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 coon. It's like coon is the new N word. Oh yeah, because hey, if you don't agree with the Marxist, uh, be Black Lives Matter rhetoric, you a coon. You are against your people. Yeah, jump on the wagon. Speak like us. Think like us. We are one. We at the Borg. Get with the Borging program. You must be assimilated. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love getting yeah. And you already guys, you think I'm crazy here on YouTube? Y'all should see my Facebook. I don't care. I'm relentless. I love pushing those buttons. I've had people remove me as friends on Facebook. Why? Because of my posts. Because they don't agree with it. I don't care. I speak my mind. I always done. Why? Me being a foreigner, I understand freedom of speech to the highest level because I came from a dictatorship country where you be punished or even killed for expressing yourself. We didn't have freedom of speech in Congo. We don't have it. So if I'm in a nation, I'm gonna use to the extent of the law. Why? Because the Bible even says we as mankind we have the right to express ourselves. He gave. Why do you think God gave us a mouth? You think He gave us a mouth just to eat, to uh, to lick on some boobies? No, He made a mouth for us to speak. So use it. Use it for all it was made for. Yeah, you gotta eat to survive, but guess what? You gotta speak too. How you gonna communicate? Oh. No, you're gonna speak. Speech, sentences, phrases. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm in my truck right now, just chilling. I'm probably gonna go back to bed again. Like I'm trying to catch up on my sleep. I'm still fasting right now. So it's 5. Okay, so that means it's been 48 hours. Since I started my fast. So it's been 2 days since I haven't eaten anything or drink anything. Only earlier this morning, around like 9, I sipped on water, and even after one day when I went on the scale, I dropped like 7 pounds, and I know that 7 pound was probably water weight and and other stuff like digestion and stuff like that. So I tell you guys, you can drop if you want to drop like large amount of weight because I know most people they'll be excited when they lose like half a pound a day or 1 pound a day, but I'm like, yo, you could drop 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds in less than 2 days. It's possible. Fasting. You go one day without eating food or drinking any water. Yeah, you're gonna drop 5 pounds, 6 pounds. Yeah, because your body's gonna go into a shock. They're gonna be like, "We can't hold this any longer." Boop. You go pee, or you go to the bathroom number 2. Damn, that's 3 pounds gone. 3 pounds just let go out of your body, just like that, bam, and then you start seeing your face melt. That's how you do it. So I'm challenging myself. I want to do. I'm like I'm gonna do it day by day. I actually want to do another 5 day fast without food or water. I'm always testing my limit. I'm like, man, winter's coming. Let me get myself together, prepare my body. Uh, you know, and that hey, my body, because I'm always fasting. There's no way any virus is gonna survive. They can't. Because when you're fasting, your body becomes like a furnace, like a burning furnace. It becomes hell, like fire, the fire of hell. It burns anything. Yeah. So fasting is very. I tell people, I'm like, look, you don't have to be radical like me. Just take 2 days where you shrink your eating window. Where let's say you say, okay, I'm only gonna eat one meal a day, or you give yourself 3 hour window, 4 hour window, 5 hour window, where you're like, okay, in within this 3 hour time frame, I'm gonna eat anything, eat chips, cookies, cheeseburger, whatever, and after that, I won't eat anymore. I'm done for the day until next day at the same time. You do that for 2 days, a week, you will see a change. Why? Most people don't even do it. Taking one day out of the week to fast in a year, that means you're gonna fast for 52 days. You are ahead of millions, probably hundreds of millions of Americans. A lot of Americans are not even doing that. So by you even doing, look, you just doing that, you're gonna have the best immune system in the country. Oh yes, taking one day out of the week to fast, and you do it every week. That's 52 days in a year. Think about it. That means over was it almost 2 months out of the year you won't be eating. Think about that. Think how optimal your health is gonna be. But everybody else eat 365 days according to the calendar. Every day they eat. Every day. They never give their body a break. Their insulin is always messed up. That's why people have hormonal imbalance. Why? Because they never give their body a break. It's just like a machine. Ladies out there, you use what is it, the little blower to dry their hair. Imagine blowing using that blower for all day. It's gonna short circuit. It's gonna die because you're gonna overuse it. You're gonna turn it off, let it cool down, right? Well, what do you think your body is? Your body's a machine. If you're always eating all day, you never even give a break. Some people out there, they don't even poop right. They barely poop. They got clogs, and you wonder why people are always sick. They go to the doctor. They don't help them. They just give them more pills. More pills, more pills, more pills. Yeah, this is a sad news, guys, man. I already know they're going to forget about President Trump, and then they're going to be talking about this guy now. It's a sad news, but I'm like, of all the news, why they always pick this particular one to blast it off on the news everywhere, man? Just type his name, Jonathan Price. Guess what? Every news station is talking about him right now, about his passing, police shooting. Everybody's gonna forget about President Trump. Everybody. So yeah, man, that's it. I think I've talked enough. What man? That's almost an hour. Wow. Yeah. I posted a link, and I guess everybody's busy right now, so nobody wanted to come up. So yeah, thanks again, guys, for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, and hopefully I'll hear other people's perspective on this story in y'all's channel. Because I didn't see anybody talk about it. I didn't even see any notification. But yeah, here we go again. Hey, you already know the ministries will be talking about this. Wait, Ramil, I already know. I know you probably sitting there. You're probably gonna go to my. Yeah, I know Ramil never live streams like at this time late in the day. So I'm expecting you to talk about this early morning tomorrow. I already know. I already know you're out there listening. You're like, oh, here we go again. Ramil is gonna be going to articles talk about. I already know Ramil. Shout out to Ramil Amir. I already know you're gonna be talking about this tomorrow. It's to be expected, unless of course another breaking news come out today. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be careful. Be safe. And don't fall for the rhetoric of the media. Don't let them persuade you to think any other way. Use your own mind. Use your own um, assessment. Use your scientific method of analyzing. Science. Shout out to Zero. And put your tinfoil hat on. All right, peace.